Greetings. How is everybody doing? Hotep. It's been a while with the Medunetta. I'm back at it, and it's more interesting this time because we are looking directly at an original document, and we have the Medunetta on the right. Uh, that's good actually. Okay, so what we're going to translate is this column here. Okay. Now this first symbol here is a throne. That's the same one used for the name Usir, which gives us Osiris in Greek. Usir or Osar, or some might say Asar. Okay. So with the X1, Guardian X1, the T sound, you have Aset. This is an egg, and this is an ideogram. It is not pronounced. So we have the name of Isis or Aset. Isis is obviously the Greek. The second word that we have here is Nebet. This is the feminine of Neb. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hey, sister, I'm glad you're here. How you doing? I hope everything is well on your side. It's good to see you. Everybody can feel free to leave comments, by the way. Not worry about me being live. It's all good. I always love the interaction. So, second word, Nebet. That's the feminine of Neb. Neb can be translated as Lord or Master. Remember, I don't know if I showed it to you, but Neb Tawi comes very often. Tawi is the dual W-Y, translated with the W and Y, that's the dual. Ta means land. Tawi means the two lands. The two lands that's actually upper and lower Egypt. Upper in the bottom and lower in the top. It might be confusing, but the ancient Egyptians, they saw the world, should I say upside down or right side down? So, Hotep to Jai Jackson. Hope you're doing well. Feel free also if you have any statements, any comment. Now, so Nebtawi, Master of the Two Lands, is a title. It's basically a title. I could say that it's a title for the Nesut, the king, or the pharaoh. It comes very, very often. So here is Nebet, that's the feminine, because remember, sorry, remember the T denotes the feminine, okay? And the third word, pet. This is a symbol for P, this is a symbol for T, and this alone stands for pet. But remember, it's just like with the word Nefer. You have the symbol, which is a triliteral, a symbol for three sound, which stands for NFR, Nefer. And many times next to it, you have the snake, which stands for the letter F, for the sound F, and the mouth, which stands for the sound R. But obviously, it's not pronounced Nefer, fur. It's just a matter of grammar. And it's the same here. You don't say pet, pet. It's just pet. Okay. So obviously, as you have at the bottom, this says, here, Aset. Well, let me do it here. Aset, master of the sky. Pet means sky. I did not say it, but it is translated at the bottom. Now, here, this symbol here, if you're not familiar, it might look similar to the owl. The owl stands for the sound M. Okay. Let me read this comment. On my birthday is November 9, and my guy said, why so? I did not understand the question. Feel free. Looks similar to the sound M, but it is not. This one is actually longer. This bird is longer. The tail is not the same. This symbol here stands for ur, transliterated WR. The W is the sound U, okay? And ur means great. Because you have the symbol for R here, it's a shame earlier I mentioned it, but I didn't pay attention to that because I was focused about this one here. But this is, sorry, sound for R and for T. So it looks to me like it's uret, which will be great in the feminine form. The masculine is ur, just like neb is the masculine, nebet is the feminine. I don't think that I have seen uret before. That's how it will be pronounced. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it should be. And if I'm wrong, somebody will let me know. Okay. Sort of M, but you will let me know, sister. Yeah. For that represents the South or the royalty. Okay. Here you have the cartouche with the name. Well, here we cannot see it very well, but this is the vulture, which is the word mut, which means mother. Actually, here's the symbol for Nefer, but it is very small. So only the people who are used to the glyph will be able to distinguish it, to actually really notice it. And I think it's the Nefertari. Nefertari. But anyway, I don't want to make this complicated. Here we have the glyph that is obviously Ankh. I think most of you know it. Oh, okay. Let me. Do you have an email address? Because I'm very inquisitive and no one can answer my question. I do have email address, but I don't really communicate by email normally. I just didn't understand your question. Maybe I cannot answer your question. I bet there's November 9. My guy said, why so? I don't understand when you say my guy said. I just don't understand the question. But maybe I don't have an answer for it. And yes, so the symbol for Ankh. So I will try to show you some original documents, just like this one, the glyph next to it, and obviously the translation. So this here is a transliteration. That's what it is called. Remember, this is I think they call it ayin, but when I try to copy and paste, it doesn't show. So it's easier to use the 3. Let me read. Pardon typos. Okay. Okay. And this is obviously the pronunciation, and this is the translation. It doesn't get any better than that. You have the original glyph here. Then you have the glyph on the right. And there. Transliteration, pronunciation, translation. Now, I'm done for today. I will try to show you some more. Before I finish with this live, if there's any question or comment, feel free. Just after this one, I will do another live about another subject. And yes, so, but I'm glad. I like it when you come here, brothers and sisters. I really do. And thanks again for all the comments that you'll be leaving on the videos. And the main video, which is Kemet and my art introduction to Kemet. I'm trying, sister. I'm trying to state facts. So there's no need to argue when you state facts, you know. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying to maintain. Yes. But yes, brothers and sisters, thanks again. really for coming. And it's a good look when you come, because sometimes, um, sometimes the people are there. I can see the refreshing now. Maybe it did cut off, but can we chime in? Probably you meant to say chime in. Oh, call in. Yes, I mean if you want to call in, the Skype. Let me type the Skype address. Do you use Skype? Because it will have to be Skype. Actually, I should be able to give you a link if you have a webcam, Sambo. Um, he says peace to the family. No, you don't. You don't have Skype. So, do you have a webcam or Skype? Because there's no phone number. Basically, there's no phone number. So it's either one of the two. Do you have any of the two? Waiting for your answer. Mhm. Looks like I'm going to wait for a long time. You still with us, Sambo? 22? Sorry, no, I don't. Well, it's a shame. I mean, if you want, you can type something. I can try to reply, but it's always better. Soon people will call in anyway. People are usually, there is a delay. Oh, I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry about this delay. Sorry about the delay. Replies are 10 to 20 seconds of, oh, I get it. I get it. Hmm. Well, I'm trying best I can by myself. I don't have a crew. I don't have a team. I don't get the millions that the pastors get. No apologies needed. Happens on many platforms. All right. Yes. Do great. Thank you. So, thank you, Sister Alex. Let me see the question. Do you have any knowledge of the people from the Polynesian people in the South Pacific? Not really. Not really. No, I don't really have much knowledge about them, fortunately. Like the Samoan people and Fijian people, I don't really don't know much about them. Heard of them, but just don't really know much about them. Anyway, any other question, comments, anything at all? Feel free, brothers and sisters. Otherwise, I will wrap this one up. Okay, thanks, brother. You're welcome. No problem at all. No problem at all. All right. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up, and in a couple of minutes, I will do another live. It will be another subject. So if you have some questions, feel free. Every time I do a live, it's anything goes. Really, it's like all the comments are welcome, all the questions are welcome, all the statements are welcome, even if people disagree. I think now it is refreshing. Okay. Now I'm not sure if you have heard me, but okay, I'm sorry about this. Now I will do another live, and every time I go live, yes, thank you, PCU too, sister. Also, take care as well. Every time I go live, anything goes. All the statements, comments, questions are welcome, even if people disagree. For those who used to be on the radio broadcast, I used to do on Blog Talk Radio, they know that I used to have people calling in, even if they used to disagree. It was never shouting matches and stuff like that. There's no need for that. If you disagree, you can just let it be known. You don't have to be a hypocrite. You don't have to be a faking. You can just say, I disagree with you. I disagree about that, and keep it pushing. So, always feel free. Whenever you see me live, no matter what the title is or the subject or the topic, always feel free to ask questions if you have any or statements or anything at all. And it is possible sometimes that I can make a mistake. So feel free to, you know what I'm saying? It happens to us. All right, brothers. For those who will, and I see you soon. Those who another day, then I will see you definitely. This is Kwaheri, Swahili Kwaheri.